So you want to be a one percenter, huh? All right, well, you might want to watch this video before you make up your mind. So for those of you that don't know me, I've been on this app for quite a while, and I've developed some relationships with a lot of creators, and some very popular creators have hit me up and asked me to talk more about this 1% lifestyle. Some people are actually talking about becoming one percenters, and you want to hear my opinion on it, huh? So yeah, I'm going to give it to you. So first off, let's talk about being a one percenter a little bit. You know, if you ask a police officer, if you listen to the news, a lot of these people will tell you that a one percenter is a gang member, right? That's what they're going to tell you. So if you want to be a gang member, all right, if you want to be some kind of violent thug, you know, and you got some kind of kick, you get off on doing crazy shit, all right, the 1% world is not for you. All right, we are not a bunch of crazy ass gang members. As a matter of fact, when people in our organization start acting like that, we get rid of them, right? I mean, we don't tolerate it. So the first thing you need to understand is these big 1% clubs, they do not condone selling and using drugs. They do not condone shooting people in drive-bys. And most of the big clubs absolutely have got it in writing. As soon as you join, you will not join these clubs and run around acting like some crazy ass outlaw gangster. You will be removed from the club. We don't tolerate it. Now, that being said, we do have some bad apples. Now you take, you know, it's not a club I ride with, but there was a specific club last week that had 20-something homes raided, right? 20-something homes raided by the feds, raided by the police, and they only got 4 arrests out of it. Now guys, all of you military, prior military, veterans, all of you cops out there, how would it do your ego, right? If you had to spend all day and night raiding people's houses, kicking in doors, and you get to like the 23rd, 24th one, you got, well guys, hey, we got 4 arrests out of it. No, it was well worth it. Guys, if you put that 1%er on, then the feds and certain judges and such forth, they absolutely come after you because they assume that we're out here doing all of the stuff that that you see in the movies, right? You know, by the same logic, I say, if you raided 24 police officers' house, I wonder how many arrests you'd get out of it, right? So before you become a 1%er, you need to understand that the deck's pretty much stacked against you, right? The biggest difference in reality between being in a 1% club versus your mom and pop clubs and your smaller 3-piece clubs and such forth, right? The biggest difference is 1%ers live and breathe this stuff, man. I don't know any 1%ers that have got a fantasy football league. I don't know any 1%ers that keep up, right, with all of the football games and the baseball and the basketball, right? 1% bikers live and breathe motorcycle. They live and breathe the lifestyle, all right? It's not just a hobby for us. It's a family. We create these chapters and these crews. We got these 1% clubs all over the country, and they become a very tight-knit group of people. They're so tight-knit that if you show up in the middle of the night, they'll give you a place to sleep. They'll give you some food. If your house burns down, they'll make sure you have a job. They'll make sure that you're taken care of. Now, the reason we're so hard on one another is because it is a family. And I'll tell you guys, in a 1% club, if you disappoint your family, if you disappoint the guys, I've seen people in the meeting that walk up and go, guys, I'm sorry. Somebody just hit me. You know, I'll feel better. Somebody just hit me in the eye, so I'll feel better, and hopefully you guys will just take that punishment and let me remain a member of the family. You won't see any other organizations out there where members will walk up to the president and go, man, just hit me in the eye. Just black my eye. Everyone can see it. Just let me stay because I love it here. This is my family, right? I mean, it's so real that it's just hard to explain on a video, guys. It really, really is. The love, the loyalty, and the dedication that these men have for each other realize this is the last facet of society where real fun-loving, red-blooded Americans enjoy the freedoms that are protected by the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Here, in these 1% clubs, we understand what it is to have freedom. And most of us as veterans and such forth, we understand what it's like when you don't have freedom. And we understand how powerful that word really, really is. These 1% clubs are not something that you step into lightly, guys. You got to mean it. You can't be mad, when we decide to take a ride. You can't get upset when we decide to go across the country. 1%ers save their money up so that they can take these rides every month, right? Or every other month, or 4 or 5 times a year. And we go and we ride and we party and we have fun. We live for each other, right? With honor and loyalty and righteousness. Real 1%ers above everything else are righteous. Now that's what people don't know. So if you really do want to be a 1%er, make sure that you're in it for the right reasons. You want that big family that you'll do anything for. If you're going to be riding with a group of guys that'll take a bullet for you, what are you going to do for them? Right? Hey, peace and love. I'm out.